Giving is not about the amount, it's about the amount of sacrifice. 1 Minute Inspirations, Henry Street Church of Christ. And he looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the treasury. And he saw also a certain poor widow putting in 2 mites. So he said, Truly I say to you, that this poor widow has put in more than all, for all these out of their abundance have put in offerings for God. But she out of her poverty put in all the livelihood that she had. Unfortunately, this is a passage of scripture regarding giving that is often neglected. This is because it will not generate much revenue for the greedy false preachers of the world. The truth of the matter on giving is that it is not the amount of money that we give to God that counts. Instead, it is the amount of sacrificial giving we make that counts in God's eyes. Thus, everyone's giving will differ from one another, but still be acceptable to God because of your level of sacrifice. Remember, we are under the new covenant, better known as the New Testament, given to us by Jesus Christ and not the Old Testament tithing system. Thus, we determine our own level of giving between us and God. This is why the widow's 2 mites given, which would be considered less than a penny in American money today, was more acceptable than the offerings of the rich men of her time. Monetarily, they gave far more in value than she did, but they made far less of a sacrifice. This is because they gave what they could spare. It was not a sacrifice to them. So remember that when you give, as you have more, you give more. As you have less, you give less. You make a sacrifice based on your income at the time as you determine. God bless you. Thanks for listening. This is a ministry of the Henry Street Church of Christ.